My name is Brody Barrick. I'm a student leadership assistant with RU Leadership. This is my story. My journey to university was a lot different than most. Throughout my life, my main focus was hockey. I grew up playing minor hockey in a small town of Welland, Ontario. I was lucky enough to be drafted into the Ontario Hockey League when I was just 15 years old. And with that, my junior hockey career began. My first step in making it to the OHL was to head down to Moon Township, a small town just outside of downtown Pittsburgh, to play for the Pittsburgh Hornets. I did something most 15-year-olds didn't have to do, and that was leave home. And because of hockey, I thought nothing of it. My first taste of Junior A hockey took place in an even smaller town of Carleton Place, Ontario, just outside of Ottawa. By playing for the Carleton Place Canadians, I was able to develop the hockey and life skills I needed to make the jump to the OHL. My childhood dream had finally come to me when I signed with the OHL's Sarnia Sting, the team who drafted me just 2 years prior. I got to play with so many great players, many of which went on to play pro and even the NHL. I was an 18-year-old kid living the dream with no worries. All the hard work up until this point had finally paid off, gave me the opportunity to do something I loved, play hockey. I was lucky enough to head out to Prince Edward Island to finish my junior hockey career by playing for the Summerside Western Capitals. Moving out to Prince Edward Island was the most amazing experience, and also one that for the first time led me to focus my attention on where I was going to take my journey next. The answer, Ryerson University. I was recruited to play hockey at Ryerson University for the men's varsity hockey team following my junior career. I was excited to move to the big city, play hockey in the heart of downtown at Maple Leaf Gardens, work towards getting my post-secondary education, all while still being able to do the thing that I love the most, play hockey. By being a varsity athlete, I learned so many invaluable traits that junior hockey could never teach me. How to balance hockey in class, how to prepare for final exams, learning new traits and information to set me up for a career after university. I made connections and friends with people that I'll never forget for the rest of my life. Hockey is something special, and it bonds people like no other. I had reached a point in my life and my hockey playing career that for the very first time, I didn't love what I was doing, like I did when I was a young boy playing in the streets, like a reckless abandon without a worry in the world. It was at this time that I knew I needed to say goodbye to the game that gave me so much and move on to the next chapter of my life. The very first thing I did was send an email to Kate Taylor, who I'd met while attending the leadership session she ran for student athletes. I told her of my situation and that I was interested in getting involved on campus. Who knew that meeting her for coffee was going to lead to something so incredible? It was from there that I was hired as a student leadership assistant for RU Leadership. I was nervous to start something new in a department that I knew nothing about. Hockey was all I knew. Then I realized that the thing I'd focused all my time on for the past 20 years had prepared me for this moment. I was always a natural leader in hockey, but sometimes that doesn't always come to light. Working for Student Life has given me the most amazing platform to be who I really am and share my knowledge with those around me. Leadership is something I've always been super passionate about, and through the help of the incredible support, I've been able to make an impact on the Ryerson community. Over the past year, by seeing the impact we have on Ryerson students in our roles, it has been a life-changing experience and taught me more about the person I want to be. I'm beyond thankful for the opportunity to work for Student Life, and I'm extremely excited for another year of the same. My name is Brody Barrick. I'm a student leadership assistant with RU Leadership. That was just the first chapter of my story.